Hello YouTubers, here we are. These are 4 arena lights made for my wife's training agility, dog agility area. So she's got an arena in the backyard. She thinks she wants to do some night training or late summer afternoon training when the sun goes down. So we've made 4 of these things. They fit into the ground. These are the cantilever part. They're a pump up. They're done with an 8-ton ram, which you'll see later on when I get them installed. These are the poles themselves. They've got a twin head on them, so that you can run 2 LED lights on them. At the moment we're only setting them up with one 200 watt light to see how it goes. These are 8 meters long. When they join onto the cantilever, they'll be about 9.5 meters above the ground, which should be plenty for what she wants. She doesn't want to light up a really large area. This is the part that goes into the ground. This end part goes in 1.5, nearly 1.6 meters up to these green lines. This part sticks out. They've got light switches on each of them, so you can isolate each light. The pump up ram fits between there, so you'll see all this later on, but these are all pre-wired. They're ready to go. Gal steel, obviously. Then I have 2-packed it, so that's etch primed, 2-pack black, and then I'll give it a squirt with some silver gal just to make it look fairly uniform and get rid of all that black look to it. But rather than spending all the money regalling them, I think this will be enough. Certainly 4mm steel. It's going to last for a long time, and it shouldn't be a problem at all. So there you go. There's the start of this project. Next stage is to bore the holes, plant the upright poles, and square all them up, let them go off for a while, and then we'll be running or trenching cables to them, and then we'll be able to test them. So the idea of the tilt over is that you don't have to get machines out to adjust the head or change the light or change the light angle. An 8-ton pump up ram fits between and tilts them over. You service it on the ground at waist height and then pump it back up again, and when it's in position you just lock it into position with the pole and take the ram out and put the ram away inside your shed, so it's all nice and protected. And then if you need to pump them up and drop them down again, just grab the ram. There you go. All right, well, we'll see what happens. Next video we'll be planting these poles in the ground. Alright, quick update on the arena poles, tilt over poles. This is what stage you're up to. I've got them in the paddock already. This is what I'm using. If you want to know a bit more detail, there's another video in my video section. But it goes all the way up past that white tape. White tape's the minimum, so I generally go all the way nearly up to the end of this thing. It does quite a good job. Luckily I'm drilling into sand, so all done. The poles are pre-wired, so they've got a junction box up the end where the light cables will go into. That's part of the deal. Come around here. Here is one pole that's just being planted at the moment. I'm very fortunate being in sand. It's nice and easy to drill. I'm actually doing them by myself, so that shows sort of how easy it is. So that's down about 1.6, 1.7 meters. Planted nice and deep. Now it's mixing the concrete. I mixed the concrete in the barrow. Coming down, here's one that I did yesterday. I planted this one yesterday, late afternoon, so it's all squared up. I'll probably leave it for 14, 20 days, let it sit there, firm up. She's nice and firm now, it's like a rock at the moment, but let it go a bit longer. So we'll get all these in the ground. Then I'll pick the video up again when we're actually got the poles in position. And we're moving this thing up and down, but making nice progress. Now it's just the work. If I had tougher ground, probably clay, I would use a bobcat with an auger, but I'm managing to get through this sandy stuff with this hand one, so all good. So here we are. Here's the poles in position, and it's in the downward position here at the moment, running up. Here's the light head. This one's a single light head. we need any more, we'll add some more later. These are good quality light. These are a Chinese light, but they're really top quality. They're really heavy. So there's a pole down here in the up position, single head. There's another one over there, double head. Scanning across, there's one over there, that's a double head. But let's go down and have a look how we pump this thing up. So it's got the jack in position. It's this jigger here. So what you do, it's as simple as making sure that's like that, and then you just start pumping. So as you're pumping, it's putting pressure on that and the pole is lifting. So it does take a little while to pump it up, but it's all relatively easy. It's just a pumping action here. Not really much effort. So when you keep pumping until this comes down and this comes down to here. I'll show you another pole, and that's what locks it in. But if you want to service it again, say you want to move the LEDs, you just let some pressure out of the ram and the pole will start to come down. I generally like to put a ladder underneath it. Doesn't really need to. I can stop it here above the ladder and it'll sit there and do its thing. So that's 8 meters. And here's one down here that's in position. So it's already up in position, coming down. I've still got to wire it yet. There'll be another video with the adjustment of the lights and the wiring. This will just be an off and on switch. The wiring will go down through the ground. So this part here, and this is what locks it. When it's locked, you can take the ram out and put the ram away, or use it on another pole. So you don't need to keep it on the light pole. Look quite neat, tidy, pretty easy to make. I'm very impressed with these LEDs though. I've tested them in the workshop and they light up absolutely beautifully, so that's all good. And yeah, it's probably only a minute and a half to pump it up. You know, you can go crazy or you can just keep pumping slowly. It's whatever you want to do. Certainly no effort in it. Stick the pump in here and pump it up. I bought these rams from eBay. I think they were about 60 bucks or something. So they're the ones that they use as an 8-ton ram. It's the same ones that they use on the engine cranes. So anyway, a bit of wiring to go here, and there you go. Next video I will include the adjustment and the lights will be working.